At the beginning of this part we see that Wu Liang tells Jinhyuk that imbuing hot spring water with mana. What an impressive technique. He was able to recover a lot thanks to it. Soul-chasing Seong is also there and she says, the world outside the tower is really nice. Especially this soft drink that you all have. I would stay here forever if it weren't for the responsibilities I uphold as a person of Murim. Jinhyuk says, soul-chasing Seong. What are you doing in there? She says, don't you think it's unfair for this old man to monopolize something as nice as this? Let me use it too. Alice and Andrea comes running too, while saying, let us in on the fun too. Andrea is about to put her feet into the water. Her feet gets burned, she starts to cry and says, how are you guys not burning yourselves? Alice says, Andrea, you don't get it because you're still young. Though you will get it once you step in here fully. They drag her in the hot spring. Dark Emperor is getting angry because all the noises. He says, be quiet so that I can circulate my chi in peace. Get out, all of you. Jinhyuk sees all this and smiles. He thinks, I'm glad. He seems to be doing all right. Chin-young's grandfather gets there and asks, do you have time to talk? Jinhyuk and Chin-young's grandfather walking to somewhere and Jinhyuk says, thank you for doing this. I know it was sudden. Chin-young's grandfather says, I'm always willing to help you out. Your master's broken mana paths are being healed. But that's not the reason I want to chat with you. Actually, his body. It's full of cancer cells. As if he had been exposed to radiation all his life. I can't tell how much longer he has. After that we see at the Tower of Trials, 25th floor underground paths of the Heavenly Mountain. Two people are walking down the stairs. Left Guardian says to Mind Demon, have you yet to figure out where the right Guardian is? Mind Demon? Mind Demon tells him, we've looked everywhere on the 21st floor, but we've only found traces of him. I think he may have left the tower. He is Heavenly Demon Divine Cult 4th in power Mind Demon. Left Guardian thinks, the dragon of heavenly authority, Dark Emperor. Did he make it to his disciple even after taking a hit of my killing technique? I have exposed him to a poisonous rock for a while, but he only coughed a few times from it. It didn't seem like it was killing him at all. Now that I'm trying to assassinate him, he's disappeared. I do admit, you're very determined to live. Mind Demon says, sir, I am aware that you intend to take over Zhongyuan. However, the Heavenly Demon Divine Cult does not have the forces to fight the Murim Alliance. How do you intend on defeating all of those expert martial artists? Mind Demon is really surprised to see something. Left Guardian says, look, did you think that I brought you here for no reason? I wanted to show you the power that will help us take over Zhongyuan. We see there is a really big army standing in front of them. And Goblin Manager is there. He says, you're here. I have gathered them all in one place as promised. Mind Demon looks like he is ready to fight. Left Guardian says, let your guard down. He is a manager of Tower of Trails, who helped me get a hand on the very thing needed to take over Zhongyuan. He says, impressive. How many of these did the creature of ancient times send? About 3,000 as the first batch. Mind Demon says, this strange aura. What are these things? Manager says, I guess they don't have a name. Let's see what would be good. Since we're in Murim, how about Jiangshi? Left Guardian says, Mind Demon, become the right hand to my heavenly demon and lead this army of Jiangshis. To Zhongyuan, Mind Demon says, to Zongyua, let's crush the Murim Alliance and take over the middle floors. All for the new heavenly demon, Samaja. There are other Murim soldiers there as well. A girl called Wu Liang and tells him about everything. She says, more than 3,000 Jianshis are headed toward Zhongyuan. I mean, they're called Jiangshi, but they're monsters that I've never seen before. They seem really strong. If they were to raid Zhongyuan with these monsters, floors 21 through 25 will be thrown into turmoil. Wu Liang asks, why are you telling me this? She says, well, your master is the very person who can prevent this kind of thing. Wu Liang tells everything to Jinhyuk. Jinhyuk thinks, as expected, Shub-Niggurath has started the tower invasion. She must have controlled the spawn points of the monster to create an army. I am worried about Master, but I need to step in if I want to prevent the invasion of the middle floors. He tells Wu Liang to help Master recover here. I'm gonna go to the tower. Wu Liang says, yes, my liege, however, if you leave without saying anything. I think he may get a bit upset. Jinhyuk says, tell him that I will soon need his help, so that he better be all recovered by then. Wu Liang smiles and says, yes, my liege. After that we see Tower of Trails 25th floor's Wyong. Murim Alliance leader Ma Jaebong. He says, proceed. There are a lot of strong-looking people there. One of them says, yes, I shall begin my report. The Heavenly Demon Divine Cult's Jiangshi army is using power we have never seen before. They are on their way to Zhongyuan as we speak. The Kunlun sect's martial artists have already been defeated. Jaebong says, so they were not enough to stop them. I thought that the Heavenly Demon Divine Cult had grown weak due to the disappearance of the Heavenly Demon. I didn't expect something like this. Another Murim Alliance member says, at this rate, all of the sects and clans of Zhongyuan will fall one by one. We need to work together. Someone says, then why don't you take the front lines? What daos that have do with this? I thought you brought it up because you're confident of your skills. Beck is there, and she thinks, the damned Murim Alliance needs to work together. But they're all just concerned over their own benefits. I wish someone would take reins over this situation. The tracking scroll on her arms get activated. Someone suddenly appears there. Jaebong says, you are. They are soul-chasing Seung and Jinhyuk. Thanks for watching, and join my Patreon to support me. Link is in the description.